Hey guys, I'm just doing a little ADR. I just left the Anaheim Brookhurst Community Center near Mint Sunday. I had a pretty nice time. I got here around 2, free parking and no admission costs, so pretty sweet. And let me see, should be coming up on a little bit of footage I got for you. Hope you enjoy. You can become a vendor. And I follow this now on a couple of social medias, so they do them about twice a year. And this one I went to today was actually supposed to be earlier this year, but it was postponed in October. So, all right, this is how I started my day.
What is up, guys? So, just getting up. It's about 10:45 a.m. and I've been up for a little while, but I'm actually thinking of heading over to my first Near Mint Sunday. I'd never actually gone to this show, and it's actually my first even comic book gathering since a Long Beach show I went to, Long Beach Expo. I think it was like February 2020. So I'm not real good with crowds, so hopefully this is a pretty chill show. It's supposed to be like 50 vendors, and hopefully some sales are going on. I was telling PGH that hopefully they're not still going for the 2021 stimulus check prices. But yeah, it looks like a nice day, nice November day, crisp but welcoming. And let's see if I can find some books without bulking up the PC too much more. In this corner, I call this when you like sweet potatoes and you're kind of cocky in life. Just gonna have me some, actually, I was not thinking cream of wheat. I was thinking, oh, go with cream of rice, some honey, bananas, and some of this milk. Whew. So while my hot cereal cooks, I'll just say I have a couple of errands to run before I actually can go to the little convention, and then afterward at the laundromat maybe I'll share my books, so we can do a little haul on the go. I'm gonna try to keep it around $40, which is kind of funny because I was sort of getting cold feet, like I didn't really want to go. I mean, it's Sunday, I have the day off. There's really no reason to hold back. It's just, you know, get cold feet, flies in my stomach. Just haven't really, aside from work, haven't really been around bunches of people. But it's just kind of a neither here and neither there anxiety, but I'm gonna go for it. And I actually put in an offer on some books last night, some Atari Force books, and it's the whole run. And I said, okay, if the seller had them for 40, I said, I'm gonna put in an offer for 30, 25% off, 21 bucks. I'm like, surely he'll say no. And I said to myself, if he accepts, I'll just stay home. That'll be my books right there. And then I wake up, and when I hear the eBay notification sound, and I was thinking, okay, he declined. And then I open up the window and accept, pay now. You know how eBay once you make an offer that gets accepted, they get really aggressive. Pay now, pay now. And I was like, all right, well, there's $37.95 after tax and shipping. So just what I was saying, no more bulk books. I go and buy almost 24 comics before I even leave the house. That's how you amass numerous long boxes. But anyway, innocent enough. Seller, I guess he wanted to sell them. He was already the lowest price by far at $40, and on top of that, I had him knock off another 10, and he's still willing. Go figure. All right, let's munge on and get it on. You ever realize you added too much water to oatmeal or cream of wheat, and you have to throw in another packet, and you end up with a huge batch? Well, that's what happened this morning, but we're gonna go with it. Time to head over there. So that's Knott's Berry Farm coming up there on the right. Charles Schultz's Peanuts Gang themed amusement park. Camp Snoopy and the works. It's a couple of square city blocks, and they also have their own water park. It's this side of it's primarily Western themed, so there's an exiting for a stagecoach, kind of a bridle pass over there. Yeah, some people having fun. This whole area around here is all palm trees, but in my exact area, it's all pine, so you can actually see where the sap has gotten on the hood. But I think they're doing a little farmer's market, but I mainly want to show you the town's pride and joy. Let's see if I can capture it. Long Sunday afternoon, red lights. It's a nice little set of palm trees right there. Right on someone's property with some yucca trees too. Okay, let's see if I can get a glimpse. Naturally, the obligated Olive Garden. We're not going to get a glimpse though. A little bit further down, we have our own Portillo's hot dogs. I think the only location outside of Illinois. That's the girl. That's our Portillo's right there. Just can't beat it. Finally made it. It's in that building up there. Without any more delay, let's see if we could finally find some books. Alright, looks like we're outside with it.
The boards are where people really get there.
see some $2 books. Trencher looking Lobo.
Lower to 80.
All right. Oh, there's a lot more going on inside too.
Good Lord, that's a lot of money.
Attention alert PGH. I am seeing some 2021 pricing going on. $7 for 10 though. Spidey action. That's a good one. Might be back for that. Oh. Favorite. Nintendo Valiant.
I'm glad you got a lot of help. Yeah. See, they reach out to you quick too, right?
I've never had that.
What do you have on these Nintendo Valiants?
What about them?
What do you have? Are they priced on the back?
Yeah, well, most of them are in the front.
Oh, okay.
These two, for some reason, I didn't put on the back. This one's 30.
Okay.
And then this one is 45 because it's more higher grade than this one.
Okay, it's one of the 195 variants. Gotcha.
Yeah, the 195s were all direct market.
Okay.
And then the 150s, which has the barcodes on the left side, were all new stocks.
So I'm trying to think of which one were the card stocks.
Those are all the 195s.
195s.
195 is all card stock.
Okay, those were like in bookstores.
Those were in comic book shops and bookstores.
Okay.
Yes. And then like Target and Walmart had a a 2-pack that they would do, and they were sealed. I have a Target one that I just found that's still sealed, which is awesome.
Very cool.
With a price still on it, like $3, and I was like, okay, that's fine.
Fantastic.
But yeah, this has been my drug for the last 3 years.
I love those.
Buying all the Nintendo.
Yeah.
My wife calls it my really bad drug. You got more? I'm 39 graded into my set.
That's
So
great.
there's 55 of them, and I'm at 39 right now of all of them graded.
What grade do you have on the first one, the yellow one with
I have a 9.8.
That's great.
And then that's why I'm selling my 9.6 CBCS one. So.
Okay.
Because I have a 9.8. And I have a 9.6 of this, which is the highest grade. Captain N number 5, I own the highest grade. There's only one 9.8, and I have that one. And I have the only
Congratulations.
signature series of that one too, 9.2. So it's been a journey. It's been a journey. It's a lot of fun because I love those books.
Yeah. I love Jim Shooter was trying to get some capital together.
Yeah.
WWE.
The WWF comics and these almost bankrupt them
Yeah.
because nobody was buying them in order.
They weren't worth the licensing.
No, they weren't.
Oh wow.
And the wrestlers actually had final say in how they looked in the comic. So they had to go back and redraw so many of the images of the wrestlers' faces because they weren't happy with it.
I love those. I have them in the magazine format and the comic format. They're the best.
The digest format, the smaller.
Yeah. I'll be back. Thanks.
Okay.
He's a cool guy. Speaks my language. Versus Constantine. 300. Yeah. See some more Venn diving areas. Woody Woodpecker pop. Nintendo box cover Wolverine. Hi. Executioner song. I bet these guys think that I'm a Sunday looky-loo just walking around. Adopt a comic. Oh, hey, how you doing, buddy? Some Savage Dragon action. Mind if I encroach upon your personal space?
That's not my personal space. This is my personal space. The box I'm in is my personal space. Behind me, that's not my business.
All right.
Really some of these damn inmates. It's out of them at my booth.
So how you been?
Oh, not bad. Yourself?
I've been all right. I haven't been to Frankenson's but once since the big move. You still setting up with them?
No.
That's cool.
14 years, no reason to quit now.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, you're confusing me.
Yeah.
Nice guy, but all of his comics smell like cigarettes. That's how I spotted him. I actually picked up on his scent before I saw him. New York guy. I think I gave him a ride once. People try to get a lot on those Bruce Timm true crimes. All right, I'll do finish lap and then I'll start seeing what I can find. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm already tired. I should not have run errands before coming here. It's pretty nice the way you got these little cubbies here.
Yeah. Yeah. The guy who owns the booth loves these
Are these all new books?
These are newer books, I believe, all $2.
That's Dead World. Non-card Bucky O'Hare. Do you know how much this is? The Bucky O'Hare figure?
We actually just got that in a trade, so I'm not sure. He's grabbing some DoorDash. He'll be here in a second.
Oh, okay. Hasn't been priced?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. Hey, what's up? Kevin Smith run. $6 for $15. On the Bendis stuff. David Mack. Hey, good. The Mark Tex Sabretooth. Yeah, free show, free parking. Man, I feel like I could have a booth here.
Yeah, it's amazing. You can't go wrong.
Hey, how you doing? Good. Martial law. Vamplets. It's an Action Lab book I never got. Still looking for that. What is it? Zatanna 5 with the top hat? Oh, Batman. Did Barbie have one of those anniversary issues with the border? Commemorative border? Dark Knight.
You know, oh, yeah, it's time to get rid of this because I just bought this.
Man, I've been to
Well, yeah, I know.
I've been to pay to get in conventions and seen less comics in this place. Todd ASMs.
Those the price of the best, a little bit more like wall books that kind of open on the wall. But again, I can work it out for
How are you? Is everything priced on the back? Okay. Okay, thank you. See the Larson ASMs. Wesley Davis's favorite, the Christmas one. Check out this corner. Oh, we got a baller here. Some Zap books. Oh wow, Campbell sketch cover. That's intense. Wow. Some giant size X-Men here. $12.50 on a Vampirella one. $600 on a counterfeit Cerebus one. Man, I don't know where to start.
How we doing, bud?
Hey, what's up? Cartoony books. And we got the one right at the door. So either the first one you see or the last one you see, depending on how you look at it. Oh, man. Tom and Spawn's are wall books. This is good stuff. Ugh. All right. I have a little recharge and step on it.
Montreal sent out some saying, hey, we're open.
Razor.
This magic moment.
It's not a terribly warm day, but it's warm enough to know you're around a lot of people. DJ set up over here. I'm gonna shut off before I get the full-blown copyright strike. Plats that I had before. That's pretty sweet. This rapper sampled the theme from Taxi. I like that. So I had these, so I don't know if I'll get them. But I guess this is the next series. I never had these. I was actually just discovering these on eBay the other day. Newman. Travis Charest, the Batman dollar books. I've always been curious about the Strike Force Moratori, but I never had issue 1. And kind of a okay grade, the Babe War Red. All right, so I'm right in front of this area. It feels kind of like sitting in front of the library waiting for your parents to pick you up. But I spent about an hour in the show. I only really looked at 3 booths. Because I wound up finding a friend at the last booth, and I decided I was just going to focus on the inventory that he brought in, which was some great stuff. I went to a dollar table at the outside section, and I initially had 9 books. They couldn't break a 10, so I asked, well, can you do 11 books for 10? And they said no. So he went around, he's like, I'm just gonna get the change. And then finally I just found a 10th book. And the funny thing is, I could have swore he left with the 10 to break it, but it turns out that he gave it back to me. So I felt kind of bad that it seemed like, I hope it didn't seem like I was trying to angle them, that saying that I gave him the 10. That was the way I recalled it, because he initially gave it back to me.
We're gonna drop off Grandpa, say maybe we're gonna say hi to
But it was cool. They saw this book. They don't really how you doing, man? It's tough on us big guys, man, on our knees, getting through these shows.
Definitely, bro.
I did a lap. Maybe an hour's worth.
Dang.
Got some books, that's
I've
enough.
been here since 11 o'clock.
All right, I hope you got some good stuff. So this got them talking about the Sin City movie. They don't really know books. They were a classic case of them watching the booth with someone else, his brother's booth. He was there with his wife, but Talked a little Bruce Willis, this book. I actually talked a lot about the Sin City movie today. I guess it was on my mind. So that was a $1 book. A lot of these weren't bagged and boarded, so if I found one that was loose and I was buying another one that was boarded, I had to let them know I was doubling up books, but I would tell them it was two separate comics. So here's Batman 489. I didn't have this Bane cover. And yeah, this really nice Strike Force Morituri #1, real clean copy. Just some profit, just for the plat of it. 3. I don't have this series. And 4. I'm kind of digging the lighting here. It's very cinematic. I can never leave the Max issue 2 for $1. And this is Iron Man Exo Man-O-War crossover. This is the Marvel version. I think there was 2 books. There's a video game for this that I dug up a clip for, the Riggs Valiant Exo Man-O-War, an Iron Man video game. I opened this up and there's really cool Dan Brereton art in the Nocturnals Malibu Bravura book. Bravura, they had stuff like Breed and Starjammers. They were just kind of taking these classic artists and giving them a book to run with. I want to say Mike Grill, Shaman's Tears, but I'm pretty sure that was Image. And I believe this is the Floridian Man reprint, Swamp Thing 21. And this was the book. This was the tiebreaker because he didn't have $1 and he couldn't break a 10. So I threw this Rain Down on Me, Glory Shot, Uncanny 290. So I walk in and Joe, All About Comics. I'm sorry. Not All About Comics. Comic Fan. All About Comics is JP. Comic Fan 73 on Instagram, I learned today. He said, hey, we were calling you, Rig, me and Sean. He didn't. And he said, well, maybe you didn't answer to Rig anymore. But I assured him I still answered to Rig. I was just on video mode, and I hope I got some decent footage. Some people were wondering who this giant rhino of a man was pointing a camera in their face, but they didn't say anything. So I guess that's one of the advantages of being a rhino-sized man. But the guy that Joe was set up next to had this. This is a Radioactive Man. This is the 7-Eleven exclusive. I didn't have this one for my Radioactive Man runs. And if you look, it's Stab issue number 7-Eleven. And it's always just so much fun to see what's on the other side of these. But let's see. No card or anything. I guess they were just bagging these to keep the Slurpee residue off of them, or in Simpsons language, slushy residue. But so that book was 7. These weren't Joe's books, so he didn't have any bargaining on them. But the guy who did actually gave me this one. This is the Spider-Man. I guess this is Todd's last issue with the X-Force crossover. I really like McFarlane's Juggernaut, so I got that. And there was also some really nice Walter Simonson Mighty Thor, and I just picked the highest grade one. So these 3 were 9. And these are the books from Joe. I'll save the last one for last. This one right here, he witnessed on. I do like the Stray Dogs. This is a really cool Mylar. Second printing. So Joe witnessed that one for Rocket Comics. And we had a great talk. It wasn't terribly warm in there, but I was just like a fire hydrant was under my scalp just running. And I was just like, we were just talking, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to be around other people's books I don't want to be dripping down and have a water damage fiasco. So I'm like, yeah, it's a trusted friend. What's a little perspiration on a comic that I'm buying anyway amongst friends? So I got this Harley Quinn 59, Derek Chew. Gave me a great deal on these. So up to those 9. So I spent 18 right there. Okay. And Bone 7th print. It was the coolest thing. He showed me a Walt Kelly book, like a little digest size, maybe book printed in the 50s or 60s with a remark. Hopefully he'll share that one time, whether it be on Instagram or on YouTube. I don't even know if I should mention it, but it was a real feast for the eyes to see some original Walt Kelly pogo artwork. And he just had all this, what do you call it, provenance on that just completed the story of who the inscription was for, and just the whole trail is just beautiful. The paper trail was remarkable on this. I think he just let me have this one. I told him this is my favorite Valiant book. So I think that was a throw-in. Magnus 12. My first comic book video was Magnus Robot Fighter 12. One comic. That was my collection.
Congratulations coming back to this. After 9 years.
A little bit here and there.
So this one right here, this is just a cool cover. There was a stack of X-Force #1 bagged in the booth next to Joe's, but this is the Jim Lee artwork from the card that came with X-Force 1. First appearance, Deadpool rookie. I'm actually selling my spawns, but I couldn't resist this one because I never had it. It's just so cool. I am keeping my ASM 299. So another book I always wanted to read along with Atari Force and what was it? Moratori book is ROM Space Knight #1. We talked about how this is a Mattel license, so it can only go so far as licensing and other media. Reprint Supergirl 1. You got a lot of great stuff in you got like 3 or 4 short boxes. It's a landmark. Green Lantern, Green Arrow. I believe this book came back. It's always important to check this book for staining, not to be crude, but oh, this is Jim Lee painted by Brian Stelfreeze. How cool is that? And here's the big book. I didn't even open it up. It looks so good in the Smiler. I'm not gonna mess with it. But I didn't know much about the Harvey Black Cats. I have one like original Golden Age Black Cat. You know, I like her. She's my Phantom lady. And I think he gave me a really good deal on this one. It was marked at 30, but he gave me a really nice price. So that's about it. 3 booths. I spent about 70 on the show. That's fine for me. I'm ready to go home, cook pork chops, and be a heavy-set dude in the confines of my own home. It's like Don Rickles. Why don't you go home where you're not bothering anybody? But thanks for watching. I'm gonna splice this video together with like limited editing. I've been doing a lot of editing, so I thought I'll just kind of shoot this one for what it is, with maybe just a couple of little like transition fades, but without a lot of my, as Sequential Geek calls it, lowbrow video making. So thanks for watching, and appreciate it. I gotta go to Whole Foods and take some stuff back, but it's all good because I get to go do laundry after that. All right, take it easy. Enjoy your sunny November days.